Hi, this is Steve from Booredatwork.com, and today I'm giving you my final full review of the Logitech Revue with Google TV. So, in a sense, I'm going to actually give two types of reviews. One is Google TV, and also talk about the Logitech Revue box. But we've shown different aspects of the box with different videos and different contents. And right now, you're looking on the screen at a picture-in-picture with my TV on, and you can see Google TV in the background. So I'll go ahead and I'll actually give a review of Google TV, while of course that keeps running in the background there. On the side, left-hand side, once you actually launch the Google TV up, you do have a couple of options here. You do have bookmarks, applications, spotlights. Now you can scroll through this with the directional pad on your Logitech Revue keyboard. You have most visited sites, you have your queue, what's on, Amazon Video on Demand, your tweets, stations, and of course you can edit. You can either scroll down to edit, or of course you can use the mouse. So the mouse pad is also very helpful to do things like that. And when you edit, it's just edit in the location, and you can move up or down, you can take things out, things like that. You can add things to your queue. So for instance, if I hit add here, it brings up a bunch of things I can add. I can scroll through, to add whatever I feel like adding at this point in time. So I'm just going to go back from that, and I'm going to hit done. Now, one thing to note with Google TV, there is no Android App Store. This is running Android 2.1, a variant Android 2.1, but there is no App Store at the moment. But before we go ahead, let's take a look at the settings first. A quick way to go to the settings, you can either go to applications, scroll all the way down, and you can go to the settings, or you can hit if I hit menu, you have edit and you have settings. You can go to your settings, hit OK. Now this takes me into my settings. Of course, I was looking around with my applications. Just if I head back from here, this is just the app manager. Head back again and scroll through your settings. You have a bunch of settings. You can check your network settings, which you can either go Ethernet or Wi-Fi. You can check your TV source. It's for either from your cable or from a generic source. Now I have it from my Comcast box there, you can see. Your TV receiver, you can change your settings, your input devices. Now this is pertains to your Logitech Revue keyboard, or your Android phone with Logitech harmonic controls. Your picture and sound, you can also set those up. You can check your search functionality, searchable items on TV, create shortcuts. You can check your applications, manage them, see what's running, develop apps, see the options for that. You can check your accounts, what accounts you have on. Now I have my Twitter and my Booredatwork accounts. There's no Facebook at the moment, but hopefully that will show up later. And of course, you have your privacy settings. You can clear web history, clear TV history, all that kind of fun stuff. Your date and time, you can also check that out and set them up automatically with network providers, or set it yourself. Accessibility and talkbacks, and about, which gives us the info. So this tells us this is the firmware version 2.1, so that's Android 2.1 Logitech. You can check for system updates. System is currently up to date. So we can head back from there, and yeah, so that's basically your menu setup system for the Logitech Revue. Now, cool thing about Bookmarks allows you to bookmark anything from a website to a TV station. So for instance, that actually is HBO. I have HBO on my Comcast, and it actually helps a lot considering the Comcast controls are not fully integrated into the keyboard here, unlike Dish Network. So I can actually just bookmark a station I like, and a very easy way to do that. So for instance, I bookmark HBO, I hit OK, this will switch and change to HBO automatically. So actually, now say I change the channel, this is HBO 2, I don't have that bookmark, I want to book that up. You hit the record or favorite button on your control. You can either record the program if you have a DVR with your cable box, or you can bookmark the channel. When you hit bookmark, you either type in the channel you want to bookmark, or you can search for it. So you can type in MTV, I can type in CNN, and I'll bring up CNN. I can bookmark a CNN. So I'll bookmark CNN HD. Scroll here. 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 bookmark, and that's done. So let's head out of this. CNN HD saved bookmark, and there you have it. So that's simply what bookmarking is. You can bookmark a station, anything you want to. Now, a bunch of applications. You have your Chrome, your Logitech Media Player, the Logitech Video HD for video conferencing, which I did try to set up, but I had issues with that, so I will not be able to give you a review of that because it just didn't work. You have Napster, NBA Game Time, Netflix, which we've shown, Pandora, TV, which is basically your live TV, and Twitter. Going to Twitter, you can actually check out tweets. You can actually search. You can, it basically has full Twitter functionality and all that fun stuff. We'll head back. Light basically shows spotlighted stations and channels that Google TV provides, so you can take a look at. There's HBO Go, there's Vivo, YouTube. We've seen how YouTube works on here, so we're just going to move on. Most visited covers what you've actually done recently. So for instance, you can see this Eastbound and Down, that's HBO Go. I tried to watch that off there. Search for Smallville. I was checking out my settings recently. My Twitter is up there. We looked at Logitech HD video, Google search, a couple of things. So it shows you most visited, and you can actually just go back there if there's something you were looking for and you want to check that out. Q helps you search for podcasts and things like that, so you can actually see them onto your Google TV. What's on? It's a very cool feature. What's on is a way to search and browse through your TV. So for instance, I come home, I want to watch a movie, I'm really not sure. I can just go to movies, hit OK, and it will generate a list of every single movie that's playing right now at this point in time, how much time's left. So Friday the 13th is playing, but with 20 minutes left. What's Wrong? Dead End is also playing. Office playing, and I can directly go from this back to the station, to that station. So I hit that, changes the station. I don't have stars, but Up is playing, and that's what's happening. So you can actually, it's a very cool feature. It's very nice. You can actually also go through not just movies. You can go through genres, drama, music, action, things like that. So it's pretty cool feature just to find new shows and find new things. You can actually find new shows and TV you've never seen before. And it's a good way to just experience TV in a different light. Video on demand, which allows you to watch movies and TV shows from Amazon. It also gives you a list of the top movies, what's top on TV, new releases, movies for $2.99, and things like that. So it's pretty cool. But this kicks you straight to the Amazon site, and you can watch your videos there. Now, your tweets actually just show up. You can actually just go there quickly instead of going to the Twitter app and see, what tweets from your, people, your followers or people you're following are come up in your Twitter roll. You can see there Chris Prilo, Samsung, and so on and so forth. And then below, of course, we have stations. Now, this pertains to Pandora right now. Don't have a Pandora account, so. But basically you sign into Pandora and you will have your Pandora, and you can quickly switch to Pandora and play music while doing other things. So Google TV is the searchability. So the main fact that you can quickly search while you're looking at searching for different things. So for instance, I'm sitting out here and I go, I really like Battlestar Galactica. So I hit the search button on the keyboard, the search bar drops down, I type in Battlestar Galactica. And it gives me a drop-down options. It says Battlestar Galactica will be shown on Saturday at 9 p.m. on WMPF. Battlestar Galactica, the series. I can search for it. I can also search for TV videos. So let's go to that Saturday, 10:39 p.m. Now this will be shown on that station. That's a guide. I can actually tune to the station. I could actually record it, but since I don't have a DVR, the option is not there. But basically, with a DVR, I can actually set this and say, "Oh, okay, cool. This Battlestar Galactica," and I can record this episode of the show now. If I go to the guide, it should bump me to there, but it actually doesn't for some reason. But let's head back here to the home screen. So do that search again with Battlestar. Actually, instead of doing the search, we can just go back to so let's do that search again. So we do a search for Battlestar Galactica. Okay, so that's up. You can also do a wiki search online, or you can search for TV and video on the web. So if I do that, I'm not sure that'll pop up properly since I didn't actually type in Battlestar Galactica all the way. But it does show me options for me to watch. All the web videos, some YouTube spoofs that I can watch directly, you know, things like that. So basically, there are a lot of options there for you to watch content and look for content all across the board. Let's look for something, a newer show. So let's go with Modern Family, which is a fun show I like watching on, on ABC. So Modern Family, still searching for results, but this is web results, is see more results here. Logitech Media Player none, which is actually quite weird. I thought this would pop up more. Okay, CSI, which everyone watches. We can do that and see what we get. So CSI, you have CSI Today at 9 o'clock. You can watch CSI at CBS.com, and so it gives you options to actually watch the show. But of course, you can't watch that because I believe CBS.com doesn't allow viewing on with Google TV as of yet. Oh, maybe not. Or maybe I was confused. So there you have it. You can actually go in there and actually watch content. So we'll head back, and you have that there, which is, you know, it's pretty nice. So this is what Google TV is. It's very nice. The Logitech Revue box works very well. I've had some issues with it. I've had two forced closes, in one of the TV and one of an application I was running. I think it was a Twitter app that did a forced close, but that happened twice. The video HD conferencing, I couldn't perform or do that for some reason. It kept on kicking me out or telling me there's server issues, so that couldn't be done. Overall, the box itself, the unit itself by Logitech is very nice. It works well. I do like the keyboard. Some people said maybe the keyboard might be challenging for new users, but I think actually it's quite simplistic and works well, especially with the guided setup process. You get attuned to it. The only problems I don't like are the fact that services like Comcast or RCN or anyone else other than Dish Network doesn't have full integrated controls on the keyboard. So simple thing is, if you're watching two different stations or you're watching two different games, basketball, football games, two different channels, you can't switch back and forth easily with like a last button on your remote, because there is not one, and you can't program one. There's a way to program, of course, which actually, if I just quickly show you, setting, if you get into settings and you go into input devices, adjust controller, customize control keys. You can customize the keys to your keyboard controls here, and you can do a lot of keys, but there are some keys that just won't show up, so I'm just gonna head back from that. Overall, Google TV itself is very nice. I do like the fact that it's searchable TV, even though right now things like Hulu, CBS, and some of these stations are not allowing content to be viewed, but now people ask, is this the future? I say this is the beginning of the future. This is not directly where the future is. In my mind, I do like the fact that you know, it does allow to expand the TV experience and internet experience, and I like the fact that if you're sitting down with a bunch of friends and you're watching TV and somebody says, oh, you know, remember this video of so on YouTube, or did you check out this news on some website? You can go picture in picture immediately, pop that to the side, and search for whatever you're looking for, and you will find it right there. You don't need to bring out a laptop or anything like that. So that is one option that they've done so well. Does it warrant you getting another box for it at this point in time? I don't necessarily think so, but like I said, the Logitech Revue box is fantastic and it works very well. And you know, price range, you can differ on that, whether you like it or not, but that's a totally different issue. But for what it is and what it does, it works very well, and it is cheaper than the competition right now, from Sony with the Sony Blu-ray player, Logitech, Sony Blu-ray player, Google TV box. So that's my review of Google TV. I believe it's the beginning of the future. I believe that it has a lot of things to offer. You can see I'm just going to switch back to live TV, and of course, you know, that's a station that isn't working. Excuse me. And yeah, if you have any comments, any questions, let us know. I'm just going to go just pick picture in picture here. So yeah, any questions, any comments about the Logitech Revue box and Google TV, let us know. Subscribe to all our pages, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Hit us up on the website. So this is Thundy from Booredatwork saying thank you, and always enjoy entertainment.